Okay, we're going to be talking about diagramming infinitives tonight. So we have to remember that infinitives can be nouns, adjectives, or adverbs, so each of them is going to be diagrammed differently. We're going to start with talking about diagramming a noun. And since it's a noun, it can go in the subject spot, the object spot, or the predicate noun spot. So we're looking at the sentence, to know him is to love him. We have two infinitive phrases, to know him and to love him. The to know him is in the subject spot, and to love him is in the predicate noun spot. So we're going to diagram it like this. If you'll notice, they're both up on bipods, just like a gerund is, which makes sense because if you remember, a gerund is a noun as well. But you'll notice the difference is that the infinitive looks more like a prepositional phrase up on a bipod, whereas the gerund look like a step or a frying pan. So the next one that I'm going to show you, I want you to do on your own and pause the video. To run is good for you. So go ahead and pause the video, diagram it on your own, and see if you get it right. Okay, so your diagram should look like this. To run is the infinitive, and it should be in the subject spot up on that bipod. Remember that it looks like a prepositional phrase up there, not like the gerund. Okay, so moving on, we next have adjectives. In this sentence, his decision to leave early was unfortunate. To leave early describes his decision. Which decision? It's the decision to leave early. So it's that adjective describing the noun. And it's going to be diagrammed like this. Now, many of you may be looking at this and thinking that looks like a prepositional phrase. And it's true. There's no really diagramming difference between a prepositional phrase and an infinitive phrase if it's an adjective, because you're just putting underneath what it describes. Okay, the next one that we're going to do is most returning students attend college to improve their chances of a better job. Now this is an adverb. We can see that it's an adverb because it answers the question why. So we're going to diagram it a lot like the adjective clause. And if you notice again, it looks like a prepositional phrase. The infinitive phrase being to improve their chances for a better job. Now remember, to see if something is adverb clause, you can use the trick and put in order in front of it. So most returning students attend college in order to improve their chances of a better job. And that shows that this is an adverb clause. Okay, so here is your practice. Go ahead and do these. We'll do the first one together. We know that the infinitive phrase is to clear the park. The police scattered the protesters to clear the park. We know this is an adverb because we can add that in order. So the police scattered the protesters in order to clear the park. Also, it answers the question why. Police is our subject. Scattered is our verb. The direct object is protesters. Now, to clear the park cannot describe protesters because protesters is a noun, and that would make that an adjective infinitive. So it has to describe scattered because adverbs can describe verbs, adverbs, or adjectives. So go ahead and do the rest of them. We'll look at them in class and make sure to take your quiz.